Coming up, you're going to discover how long you should wait before updating your ASO. And I've got real data to back up my answers. Stay tuned. What is up, App Nation? It is Steve P. Young, founder of appmasters.co, the place you go when you want action-packed content in the app business. And today I want to answer two different questions that I get when it comes to updating your ASO. So you do the analysis, you do the keyword research, you update your app name, your keywords, your subtitle, maybe your short description and a long description on the Google Play side of things. But today I just want to talk about iOS. I'll create another video for Google Play. But essentially, the two questions I get most often is how soon will I see the impact of my ASO efforts? And then how long should I wait before doing another round of ASO? So for the first question, you'll see an immediate impact. Okay, if you follow our strategies and you kind of look through the videos, you will see an immediate impact on impressions and downloads based using our strategies. I know, I've seen it from all our clients, right? So immediately, usually the day one, right? Day after, you'll see an impact. Number two, how long should you wait? Should you do another app name and keywords and subtitle and so forth? Well, I would say if you can wait a month, that's probably ideal. But if you can't do that, then the second best would be about 2 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks. And then the bare minimum would be about a week. And I got real data to prove that point to you. So let's get into that data. All right, so here's what I did for this case study. I actually pulled the client's data and I compared the month before and the month after we did the ASO. So you're gonna see all this data. And I'm gonna show you the metrics that we actually pay attention to to analyze our ASO efforts. All right, so without further ado, let's get into this. So the first metric I look at is impressions, right? I know, because I feel pretty confident in our strategies, our ASO strategies, that I will guarantee that you'll get an increase in impressions, because our process, our ASO process, is completely data-driven. It isn't a gut, it isn't like brand, it isn't anything but data. And so we really look at the data, analyze it, and make our optimizations on the keywords and on the app name and all that stuff based on the data we see. So if you want to see all those, our exact process, go look on our YouTube channel. There's a playlist for all our ASO strategies. And then if you want the exact strategy, step-by-step, how we do different things in a more organized way, go check out appmastersacademy.com. And I'll tell you more about App Masters Academy at the end of the video. But here's what I'm looking at, right? So as you can see, this is the day we're updated for the impressions. This is the day the app was updated. And we're getting about 200, 250 impressions a day. Now, since the increase, immediately you see an increase in impressions, right? So that's the answer to the first question. Here's the data that proves it. You see an immediate impact on downloads and impressions. And from this data, we've actually 5x his impressions based on our optimization. 5x, right? Ridiculous, really cool. I know what you're thinking, like, Steve, but what about the downloads? That's what I really care about. All right, so I got you. Let me show you the downloads. So these are the daily downloads. Again, the same time frame and all through search. So let me point that out again. This is all filtered for the impressions and downloads just from App Store search. And that's another video. I show you how you can pull this data, but that's what I'm doing. I'm just filtering it by App Store search, okay? So here's what happening. As you can see, it's really hard to tell. Sometimes it looks pretty much the same, flat. We saw this huge spike happening again through search. So really hard to tell, but we did see an increase. As you can see, like, there's little bursts here and there that we're getting right there. So what I did was, rather than looking on a daily basis, I was like, let's just pull it from a weekly. Let's see if we can get a better sense of what's happening from an app perspective. Because like week over week, month over month is really better than day over day, right? So on a week per week basis, this is when the app was updated. I think it was a Sunday. I don't know exactly. It doesn't really matter. But this is the week that it was updated towards the end of the week, October 6th. And then we have 8th left. And so as you can see, like, hey, small increase in downloads the week after, a way bigger because we had a huge spike on one day. And then pretty decent, actually. We had a couple of different days with spikes. If you look on daily right here for this week, right? It's these couple of days we did pretty well. And then it goes down. I'm sure it's just, something that happens on a daily basis where, like, maybe Saturday, Sunday, you fall off the cliff and then come back up Wednesday to Thursday. And then again, like I said, pretty good. and then pretty good. So when you analyze it from a week over week perspective, we're actually seeing some really good results from a downloads perspective, right? That way you can really tell there's more of a trend line going upwards. So that's how you tell, like immediately you saw a small little impact on downloads, but if you compare it by week over week, you're able to see even a bigger impact on downloads, because then you can really analyze more data. More data comes in, certain things happen in the App Store. We have no idea what happens. So let me show you, if you do see something like this, where it's a day, like what the heck just happened here? Here's where you can go analyze it. Maybe you're looking at overall downloads. I know this is all through search, but if you're looking at overall downloads and you see a spike, here's how you figure out like where it's coming from. It's under the sources tab, okay? So I just moved over to the sources. But in the sources tab, you can kind of do all, and I put app units. And you can see Apple has broken it down for you to see like where are your downloads coming from. And 1% came through browse. This is where 97% came through search. So either there was a keyword that was trending that day that we ranked really well for, or maybe a competitor did an email promotion where a bunch of their users went to the App Store, searched for something. We don't know exactly what happened because Apple won't give you that data. It's really hard to figure that out. So I would just say, take it and just be like, hey, you found $100. All right. Like, I don't know where it came from, but I'll take it. Right. And that's what this is all about. Like, but you can see like where it came from. So if you see that big old bump and you see it in App Store browse, that might be an Apple feature, because that's usually what browse means. Is like people looking through the App Store, not really searching for anything, just clicking through and then finding your app and downloading it. Search is obviously people searching for it. And then app refer is maybe they're coming from a different app. Maybe a different app is promoting it. So when we do the pay to free campaign, you usually see the app refer and the web refer go up, because you know all things are related to app advice. The app advice has an app where they're promoting the app, and that's where we're getting the downloads, and the web refer because of the website as well. So that's where you can kind of analyze. And for us, that big spike was really through App Store search, according to Apple. All right, and that's it. All right, guys, I want to end with this last couple of different things. If you want to come to our events, if you want to connect with really successful app entrepreneurs, get amazing feedback and content specifically for you, go check out appmastersacademy.com. It is an event that I've been doing just recently. We did 2 in 2017. We're going to do 3 or 4 in 2018, but really meant to build connections. We've seen some amazing things happen because of these events. And I'll meet with people maybe a couple of weeks before and be like, hey, how's it going? And you're like, oh man, I still keep in touch with Rachel. I still talk to Aurora. I still talk to Victor. Like all these people stay in touch. And that's what this event is all about. Like, because that's why we go to events. Like my whole business has been built on connections. And so I wanted to really see if I could build an event where we foster these connections. We really build communities. And somebody that spoke in Santa Cruz, Mariah and I, we've remained in touch. You know, I got to do things for her. She's doing things for me. And it's like really, 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 really cool. And that's what this event is all about, because we go to events to learn, we go to events to connect. And that's what this event is completely structured to do: learn, connect, and grow. Next, if you want our ASO strategies, if you want to see how we execute on Apple features, how we do PR, everything in our playbook, go check out App Masters Academy. You can get access to our entire playbook for just one low monthly price. It is ridiculous how low it is. It's only $25 a month at this time. So go check it out. I'm pretty proud. I'm really, really proud of what we've done and the results that we've been able to achieve. Some of the members, we got on a coaching call. He's like, Steve, like, I forget the exact metrics, but I doubled my downloads and I tripled my impressions. Like everything's happening. How do I get more? And so we got on a call and I said, I don't think you need more. I think you need to optimize for the users that you're already getting. And so that's what we're talking about. We're talking about growth. We're talking about monetization. We're talking about retention, all in App Masters Academy. So if you want it all and access to everything that we do, like how we're able to achieve these type of results, go check it out. It is appmastersacademy.com. And I will see you on the next video.